Okay, let's see if this works. Hey, great, it does. Alrighty. So, as you may notice, my voice is a little different tonight. I have a brand new happy headset. Um, so, I turned on it and it's like, hey, wait a minute, I'm not getting any sound out. Okay, fine. Now that that's fixed, let's get things going with the gang and get a move on. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. No, it's not. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Wanted to make sure everything's working right. It turns out OBS Studio had the was listening on the wrong place, so I wasn't getting any mic signal out. Neither the game nor my voice. Neither one was getting out. So, but okay, I think we got things sorted. Does anyone have the stream up so you could tell me whether or not the voice is clear on stream? I know it is on Discord because you guys said so earlier. Okay, great. It's always good to hear and know that things are working right. Well, it shouldn't change at all because the mic is actually, probably a 3/4 of an inch to an inch away from my face, so, and off to the side, so it's working the way it's supposed to. Not only that, but hopefully it's a little better mic quality, a little less tinny. I didn't realize the other one was so tinny. Oh, that was horrible. Now we'll have to see if Anubis can understand me. Hello, Niall Abbas. Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much. Alrighty. It sent me a message from Salvation. I got a message from Salvation. Yeah. Problem is they're not offering anything good, so... yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. I have not been so consistent, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so I need to go to OT fitting. No, I need to go to stations. Yep, but first I need to find me a human tech broker. I need to trade FSDs. Let's see, where are you? I collected everything I needed for it, but Cormac Hub does not have a tech broker. So I am at... Oh, that's interesting. The game knows where I am. Or I should say, Inara knows where I am because I'm logged in. James? Hello, James. Okay. Well, that is certainly true. Every wildlife special I've seen on them, it doesn't, huh? Oh, really? Is that it? Okay. 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 So the wombats are nice and relatively calm. Okay. Galaxy map. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Yeah, you don't want to tangle with those guys. Yeah, but he also knows he's badass, and he doesn't take anything from anybody. They're grumpy. Groundhogs get, yeah. They're grumpy. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Hey, so you're saying he's a badger? Okay. Engage.
Preparing to full space.
All clear. You're clear to resume phone navigation.
When I was a kid, the neighbors had a dog that was a 50-50 cross between a greyhound and a Great Dane. He had a big head on a very slim body. Yeah. Looked a bit out of proportion. Well, not only could he run, but he never got tired. Huh.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, no matter how much you feed them, they don't get any bigger. All that means is they'll get an extra run in the day. They just can't, as soon as they're able to run, they're gone. Bye-bye. Normal food levels, they get one good run a day. You can get them up, you can get them into a little more than that and feed them more. Tough thing with Nicholas, he was, he had the Greyhound speed, but the Great Dane stamina. So he would run non-stop all day long. the animal officers hated him because they couldn't tire him out. So then he would go town to town to town to town to town. He was smart enough that he knew that they weren't any good for him after he got caught the first couple of times, that they could never catch him again because he remembered. And but he would go to, he's got a 5-town route go, and he knew when recess was for the little kids. So he would go recess to recess to recess around 5 towns, and once the kids were out of school, he ran home. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Hell of a dog. But one day he decided he wanted to play with a groundhog. Now this groundhog was rather large, about 3 feet long and about 2 feet wide. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
And as far as you could see from trying to, get around him, he's all teeth. Because no matter how fast you go around, or Nicholas in particular went around him, the teeth were always facing him. Now, Nicholas was getting a bit frustrated that he couldn't play with his new play toy. My dad and I got out there, and after looking for a little bit, we distracted Nicholas. Because the groundhog was just basically spinning in circles like a top. And Nicholas just could not. Oops. Deploy landing gear.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
And so, it was spinning. Nicholas being, tremendously fast, but he still couldn't get around the stupid thing because the thing was basically hovering and spinning in circles at about 45 RPM. It's like, oh. So we distracted Nicholas, and the groundhog made a beeline for the hole. Amazing how fast those things move. Woof. That was interesting. Coffee time! What do you mean? Oh, I gotta go get electrochemical arrays. Oh, you pain. I'm actually short something. Okay. Oh, all I need to do is go to a material trader. I got enough other crap. It's just that I forgot I needed that. Da-da. Nearest. Camaluk. And I need a material trader. Manufactured. Alright. Oh, hello, Atlantis. Welcome back. Hey, Carl. No lurking with Lynn around. She'll hear you coming and going. I don't get the bloop. Oh, that could be. Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh. Yeah, that would be good. Don't need that. And Anakade.
Landing gear retracted.
Engage.
Schooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
You're clear to plot your own course. Have a safe journey, Commander.
Uh-huh. Well, I can see the cutter being pretty useless because you can't see down very well, and it's hard to land it on a lot of areas on planets because it's so bloody big.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Right. Well, it is one of the smallest ships. And it has good jump range, so. Yeah, but if you're just running around scanning plans, you don't need that. I figure that's pretty much par for the course, then. Dolphin's not too bad, but it's not as good as the Diamondback. Yeah. Well, the Diamondback is obviously going to be smaller. It's one of the smallest footprints of a ship in a game. Yeah, well, that is the smallest. Well, almost. Yeah. Well, this Cobra's another good one. Cobra. It's got about, it's slightly wider and slightly shorter. Well, slightly wider and just about the same length as the Diamondback. That extra width can be a pain sometimes, but it's still pretty small. Yeah, it does have a disadvantage that way. Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Lakon, Tango, Romeo, India. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal.
That could be, looks a little bit like a helicopter. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on pad 19.
Yep. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, and you can also I have.
Confirmed contact. Perform landing
You can
check.
also, it doesn't
You
eat
are
up
most
that
welcome,
much
Commander.
on trying to leave the planet at a low angle of attack. You can successfully jump out without frying down to 35 degrees. Yeah. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I obviously.
Access to docking facilities requires flight control authorization. Please submit a request before entering the docking bay. This facility offers a range of services. Check your information panel after docking for more details. This is a flight regulations reminder. Please do not obstruct the access corridor during arrival or departure. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Oh no, we can't strip it down that much. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Disengage from landing pad.
Track landing
You
gear.
are go for departure.
Landing gear retracted. Preparing for jump.
Charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Engage.
Frame shift
Preparing to
drive
fold
charging.
space.
Four, three, two, one. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alrighty. $53,000 light seconds. That's not good. Yes, but that's to a signal source. No, that's not good. All right, let's pick a different system. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Most one high grade and the rest were junk. There were a couple encoded, but I'm not looking for encoded right now. Engage.
Frame shift
Preparing to
I
fold
need
space.
chemical manipulators, exquisite focus crystals, pharma isolators, core dynamics components, compound shielding, and electrochemical arrays.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, but I can find stuff that will trade down to, except for the pharmaceutical isolators. We'll get the core dynamics.
Fuel scooping.
Engage.
Charging FTL.
Oh, lovely. It's a white dwarf.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
All right. High grade in 42,000 light seconds. This is getting annoying. Galaxy. Well, it's 2 systems I've checked now. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, there's only one high grade at all. So it's just like, yeah, okay. I'll go somewhere else. Engage.
Charging FTL.
Well, Lynn's here tonight, Atlantis. We shouldn't be able to hear you. Really?
Fuel scooping.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. That should be all the desktop audio. It should be going out to... is the game showing? Oh, yeah, the game's showing up because I tested that.
Fuel scooping
All right, let me
complete.
stop this a second. All right, you want to say something, Lynn? Okay, it's not showing up. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Try again. Nope, it's not going out. Ah, that's annoying. Oh. And that takes the game out. But then... All right, can you say something a sec, Lynn?
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so what the firmware this thing installed apparently. All right, so that's going out. All right, let's see if that one combines them. Try again. Nope, it's just game. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. All right, so new. Oops.
Atlantis, that I could talk bad about you.
Working,
Oh,
man.
damn. Thanks a lot, Trace.
What? No, you shouldn't have heard that.
He said, Roger, it works now.
Well, yeah, because I was flipping back and forth between which one when I had you test different things. So this,
Oh,
so the audio.
so I'm still cool. I'm still got my anonymity still there.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay, that's down there. All right. What's up with catch? He heard it. He heard you that time.
Oh. Well.
All right, so this changed the way my system worked a little bit. So unfortunately, whatever you guys, all the stuff you guys were saying earlier did not get caught on the
Yay! We won't
stream.
get in trouble.
But now everything should be live. Engage.
Watch what you say, guys.
Charging FTL.
Especially Lynn.
Yeah. I'll live to fight another fight because Atlantis didn't hear me say I could talk bad about him and he wouldn't even hear it.
But he knows now.
Oh yeah. So
I always tell on myself.
he's gonna go donate his computer to charity. So
Why?
Also, he doesn't have to hear about it anymore.
My hurt feelings. Oh no. Hey, if I'm talking about you, you're an A star.
System scan complete.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the new headset split the audio streams. That's annoying.
Well, actually, Tracy does have a bad habit of talking to himself quite often, and we're all in the room going, "What? Who's he talking to?" So, you know, it's par for the course on this side.
4, 3, 2,
Even Anubis, you know, Anubis kind of scratches his head. Is he talking to me, or who the hell is he talking to?
So the question is Anubis actually recognizing you?
Actually, yes.
Oh, good.
It's actually doing a better job recognizing me. Although that's
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
in some ways that's not too surprising since it's a much clearer voice. There's not so much in the background of it. It was getting pretty staticky on the other mic.
complete.
So here I am cursing Anubis the whole time, and it's really my mic. Alrighty, new system, new set of signal sources. Let's see after I scanned all these. how far away any good ones are, if there are any good ones. Oh, there's a high grade.
Alanis, you ought to come and join us in Discord.
Alrighty. Well, that's not bad. The first one's only 10,000 light seconds away, not 40. As far as the second one, 13.
Be 13 in the opposite direction from the first one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It never fails. I mean, jeez. It is elite we're talking about.
Here, let me generate one for you, Atlantis. This is my mouse. There's the mouse.
Then you can join the rest of the nutcases.
Click here. Oh, where's the
That was the
creative
chief nut saying that.
Yep. Actually, it's Olson's Mule Barn to you, head jackass speaking.
Alright, where's the create a link runoff to?
Or at the very top.
Ah, come on, stop doing stupid stuff. Pin message, notification, threads, hide
Make some-
member,
oh.
inbox, help. Over to the left.
Go up there and let's see. Go up there to the top where it says Trace Majestus Elite Dangers. It's the left-hand column right above our names.
Yep.
Click on it. It says Server Boost. Invite people.
Oh, there's a... Edit the invite link. One use. Generate. Copy. Paste. There you go, Atlantis.
Yeah, we kept it not open. That was cool. We kept it, I guess he kept it not open to the public. That way we don't get a lot of trolls and stuff, and just invite the people who are on the stream.
But then you can delete the comment on the screen, so someone comes
Yeah.
back and watches it later.
Well, you come
Yeah.
back and watch it later. It's a single use, so it'll be used.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Single use. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can go single, multiple, 1 day, 24 hours, 7 days. You can leave it open permanently. Hello! That must be Atlantis.
That's Atlantis. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
And see, if you got a mic, Atlantis, you can just sit here and jabber jabber with us.
Cargo suit deployed.
Proto heat radiators.
The only thing is the stream is out of time, isn't it? Then with the
20 seconds delayed.
yeah.
20 to 30 seconds delayed.
I think it's 30. You know, 30's the base, and you usually
Depends
don't
where
get.
you're living.
Yeah.
how Lennis could come in here and read our chat and see how many times we were poking fun at him. Doggone it.
All have been you though, Lynn.
Yeah, you were smart enough to delete yours.
I don't say anything. I'm quiet.
Right. Bullshit.
Only person
I
I've
call
talked bad about is you.
bullshit.
I don't put much in the chat. I talk it. Safer.
Unless somebody's recording you.
Ah. There is that point.
Yeah.
That's why I always leave it until after the stream.
Yeah,
Or
the
before
problem
it.
is I got one button over here I can push and record everything. Bless you.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep myself muted as much as possible so I don't sniffle and sneeze and cough down the mic at you all.
Well, that'll be a first.
Yes, I know.
It happens. You just can't catch the sneeze, no matter how hard you try. I've had choices. Either I catch the cough or the sneeze, or I crash into a planet.
Crash into the planet every time.
No. Usually you guys hear it and I say, excuse me.
Ouch. That was a bit of heavy landing. Should have been a bit more careful.
Okay, Lannis. It's your choice. I think we got some that don't talk. They don't like talking. Huh?
It's truck
Oh, yes, I hear you. You got a voice.
Yeah, they're getting it to work on my laptop.
Well, that's good.
I probably need to install the drivers.
Yeah, we can hear you. You got a voice. Now that means you're real. You're not a robot.
Yeah, I can really improve besides clicking those little pictures, you know?
Yeah.
Where's the motorcycle? Click all the ones with the motorcycle.
Oh, I like the ones that says the stoplights.
Yes.
And you don't know if the pole goes with it, or you're sitting there. Do I click the whole thing, even the bottom where it's into the concrete? Come on, man.
Yeah, they make it hard enough that a robot probably wouldn't be able to figure it out, you know? Because we can barely figure it out. Because yeah, there's some where they want you to click all the vehicles too, and then you're like, well,
Yeah.
does a motorcycle count as a vehicle, or does it?
Even a bicycle counts as a vehicle.
Or a boat? Yeah, exactly.
And the thing where they split the picture up into all of those squares, where a lot of time they'll cut the object in half.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the picture recognition can't currently do that. So they're not currently good enough.
Oh, so it doesn't even. So when it does that, it doesn't even. It like that one doesn't count. Like when it splits it in half like that.
No, it definitely counts. The whole reason that it does count is because a computer can't recognize a part of an object.
Oh, so they've split it like that on purpose. Okay.
Yes.
To trick the actual robots. Gotcha.
And the robots are going there. Them assholes.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if robots like overthrow us one day and they find out that we didn't want them to use, a bunch of websites and like games.
Oh,
they're gonna be happy.
Very mad at us.
Yeah, they're gonna be happy.
Oh no, you just triggered an Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator thing there.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's not good.
Exiting hyperspace.
Early scoop deployed.
Purity radiolic elements. How does that work?
For the give the mess over there in the corner there, Atlantis, that's Chris's boxes of stuff that he's been raiding from Area's mine for his carrier. He's got us all boxed in a corner over here.
I just nipped down and got first footful on one of them planets.
Did you? Which one?
I think it's the second from last in the system.
Second from last. Oh yeah, I would have got that too, but it didn't have nothing on it worth me going down there and bothering with.
There was a distress beat and I just got some occupied escape pods. We got first footfall. and neobium or whatever that stuff is. Canister.
Oh, it did? It had it?
Scoop retracted.
You know, then you have to cut open and they spring out.
Yeah.
Or
4, 3,
but a couple of them I couldn't pick up. So and three things I picked up. Neobium, cadmium.
Yeah, Chris is our junkyard dog. He picks up everything.
What are you guys scan? Or you guys are scanning the ExoBiology stuff? I've never even done that.
Yep, they're doing the
Like some
ExoBiology,
garden.
and I'm building a ship to do that.
We're doing that, and we're doing the Guardian thing where you pick up the relics and take it to this mega ship because Salvation says he wants it.
Oh yeah, I saw you guys doing that too. I still don't have any Guardian stuff either.
Huh? Oh, you haven't? Well, we're out here in the middle of it. Or at least 3 of us are.
Yeah, I've just recently started doing like the power play stuff. So I'm still still learning a lot of stuff.
Power play stuff was interesting for a little bit, but it sure takes a long time to get to the point where you can get the real rewards on it.
When you can get the actual,
It's like 3
Takes like a
weeks
month.
before you can get it. It's like,
yeah.
I think there's only 2 really worth getting.
But that's what I'm worried about also.
Prismatic shields is dang sure one.
Hack-down
That's what I'm
missiles,
going for.
they're good.
Prismatic shields
The
may be the
bird
best.
pit believe in them.
Yeah. Prismatic shields
For
may
the-
very
for the
well be
pack-
the best shields in the game.
Yeah, that's the one I'm doing right now. I ended up being 15 merits short this week though, so I have to wait till next week, I think.
Every week you work, you're gonna lose half of your merits. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, so I have to keep building it
Okay.
up like more and
Yeah.
more, and yeah, it kind of sucks.
Disengage.
You need a Type 9.
Dropping out of
You can do it in
Right.
one run.
Just doing one run, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to do that
Scoop deployed.
soon.
Thank God,
I've
thank
been
God.
meaning to do it. I joined quite a while ago, but Paisley nerved of her to do it, but I haven't got round to it.
Well, what we ended up doing is we would do nothing for the first 3 weeks, and then we
Yeah,
would,
that's what I did.
yeah, and then we
And
would
then
do
750.
750. Yep.
Yeah, somehow
And then
I
it'd be
messed up.
done, and the next, what is it? The next, usually if you wait to, what is it, 3.5 weeks, about Tuesday or Wednesday before the 4th week, do it, and that way when the Thursday rolled over, you could go get your stuff and get out of town.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do, and somehow I came up 15 short. So I don't
Oops.
know.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I did the wrong number either the first week or the first, because I did the first week and then I waited until the 3rd week, like how you guys are saying.
No, every week you're in that thing. If you say you put in 750 merits the first week, the next week you're only going to have 325 in there.
Okay, yeah, so that's
Every
how
week it cuts it in half.
Gotcha. So I needed to do 30 more merits on last Wednesday. Thank you.
Yep. And whatever you've got this week, well, half of that's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not this week. The week after is the week I've got to do it. If I don't, then I'm going to wait a month again.
No,
just do it the next week.
Yeah.
But then
You can go the 4th week or the 5th week or the 6th week.
Or
as long as you've been away for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you've got
in
a
Colonia for one of mine.
Oh, I see.
Had to do it in the 6th week.
So I can do it any time. Oh, that's handy.
But if you have any merit, if you
got
turned
any
any
merits,
merits in, yeah, you're gonna lose half of them every week.
Got any merits at the moment.
Okay.
Well, then you won't be losing
Well,
anything.
No. The way Trace had it planned out is Wednesday of the 3rd week or Tuesday of the 3rd week, we'd jump in there, do 2 loads in our cutters. It was 750 tons. Pull out, wait until Thursday kicked over, go buy whatever we wanted of that stuff, jump out, go explore somewhere, and then say, bye-bye, we're not longer allied with you. Because they're always going to send somebody after you to pester you for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, you used to have to sort of buy a load of ships and put as many prismatics on as many things as you could possibly do that you thought you might need in future or whatever. But now you can buy and store them, can't you? You don't have to put them on a ship now. You can sort of
Didn't really have to back when we did it either. You just bought them.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I just bought them, left them all in the station, and skedaddled out of there.
Okay, yeah, you just buy them at Jameson and then just store them there.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, because I had people buying like Federal assault ships and things like that just to put so that they
Did
had.
we have?
Nah, we
I don't know if it might have been a time when.
Oh, I know what we
storage
had to do.
was
With the
I don't know.
prismatics, where you want different ones of different sizes, you got to have.
We had to switch ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
7 wouldn't or 6 wouldn't fit in a
cutter
type. Yeah.
So you could do 7s and 8s with the cutter, and then you'd have to ferry another ship over there to do smaller shields. Yeah. Or buy one there.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
That's yeah.
Disengage.
Exiting
There was another
hyperspace.
thing you just said. God. Bearing lamps.
Incoming message.
It's lack of coffee.
Weak exception.
It's
Probably.
severe lack of coffee is causing this.
Well, it shouldn't be, but you know.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hell, I can't remember it. It was something. Oh yeah, you need to buy all the prismatics you want when you unlock them, because after the
Lose once you lose.
yeah,
leave,
you'll have to go through the whole freaking process again if you don't get all you need.
Oh, okay.
Or
so it's to make
think
sure
you
get
need.
all the sizes. Okay.
Yeah. So
Just
it's
fix
Yeah, and
what
later
you-
on, if you don't
mean,
use them,
really,
you can always
they're-
sell
they're-
them.
They're only really
yeah.
suited for bigger ships anyway, aren't they? Really prismatics. You wouldn't really want
I've got a
small ships.
prismatic on this ship here.
I got a
It's,
prismatic on
Diamondback.
this silly Diamondback.
Yeah. They're literally the best shields in the
Heavy,
game.
aren't they?
So why not
That's the
run
only
one
thing
of
they
those?
are heavy, and they do cut your old jump range down a bit, don't they?
About a year, maybe.
Yeah, I mean they're Class A shields, so they weigh the same as a Class A shield. You know, it takes a light year or two off the top end. So what?
Prismatics were meant to be heavy, or is it they
But
use
there's
a
a
lot of power?
workaround for that because you go with a lower class.
Right. So I could.
You can get
Can be a
that
little
light
bit
year
lower.
back just by, instead of using a 6, use a 5.
Yeah, then just engineer it out and everything.
Yep.
No,
Can
they're
you
already in.
engineer them?
No, the enhanced low power. It's the only thing I bother with on those, except for on my Corvette, in which case I've got beast moded it.
Okay, so you can do the engineering to the prismatics.
Yes, you can.
Dropping out of
You
FTL.
still have to.
What was it, James? What'd you say?
Said beast mode. That's the way to go with the Corvette.
That's
Beast
what
mode.
Yeah. Basically, I just absolutely maxed the shields on the Corvette. Of course, you know it takes them forever to recharge, but
Unless you got a friend there with a Healy beam, and then they can sit there and pound you.
yep, exactly. But yeah, my
Yeah, that's what I'm in the process right now, is like building up my Corvette,
yeah.
because I just got it.
So on my Corvette, I have a. Well, let me go to Inara, get the right name for it.
You got Odyssey, Atlantis?
Yeah, I sure do.
Did you send us a friend's request?
You know, maybe I don't think I ever have. There was one day where I saw you guys out, where I went and found you guys, but I don't think we
Mine's
ever
the
did.
same as what it is in here, Lindeb.
Okay,
Trace is the same
Yeah.
as in here.
let me see here.
So am I.
Chris Cox is the same.
Okay.
Cam's is a little different. Cam is a Cam 1957. He's our antique.
Vintage, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we
a very
just.
nice person, though. I'm just a bit old. I'm only a little bit older than Lynn. Not a lot.
And the
So
only time he gets annoyed is when he's on a planet with his walker and the wheels sink into the sand.
Yep.
So my Corvette has a grade 5 reinforced 7A prismatics with low draw, just because I was running out of energy.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you put your bloody gear down, you fool.
See, so I found Chris. Let's see what's the right
Where?
seems like Discord is. Okay. No space. There we go.
Yeah.
Did that work? I hope that worked.
Chris Cox.
Is it in the light as well,
There
this
we go.
Guardian structure?
Probably not. But really, you want it in the dark so that the damn things glow.
Yeah, they do glow. No, yeah, I think it is in the dark. Looked like
Atlantis,
it was in the light for a minute.
you
There
are
we go.
now a friend.
Sweet, there we go.
And then you'll have to get Trace to get you. I don't know if Trace brought you into the private group or not.
I will do that in just a second.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many steps to get to us. It's like filling out a
gotcha.
government job.
Well, there was one time back when I first found you guys. I guess that was a while back, and I was
Yeah.
able to, like, I went and found you guys in the system that you were in. But I think that must have been before you were in the private sesh.
Right. So I sent you the group invite to get in the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've started only playing in private sessions mostly also.
Open is just too bloodthirsty for me. I mean,
Yeah,
I may be mercenary Fleet 5, but I don't like to be ganked every time I turn around.
yeah. When I'm trying to do something, it's like, just leave me alone. Okay, there we go. See, I can come to that sesh because there's no one else in my other session right now.
It's in the sort of twilight zone.
Frameshift drive charging.
But if you're not into, is it Twilight? Okay.
Yeah.
But if you're not into blood and gore, stay away from Chris because he kills everything within eyesight.
Okay.
Well, every NPC with
Including
it.
friends.
Only criminals.
Yeah.
Don't come
It's
near
handy
me because
when I watch the team
I'm the,
kills.
I'm the one that accidentally kills people.
Yeah, he's killed
Well.
me once.
Just fire his shotgun in your ear hole
Yeah.
at a data pad that you're trying to get the data from. That was funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a guy in my other
Lynn
group.
was deaf in one ear.
Couldn't hear for a week. What? I wish we'd have taped all
And
that
then he
stuff, and we
dropped
could
a
have had
grenade
a
next to me
blooper
as well.
reel.
Forgot to say
Oops.
anything about it. I thought, oh, what's that that exploded next to me? He went, oh, I've dropped the grenade. But thanks for telling us.
That's the reason why I took that option plumb off of my list. I don't even have it available.
I got so I like throwing grenades. I hate it when I run out.
Yeah, I like
I
my
can kill
grenades
more
now.
by just shooting him than throwing a damn grenade at him and
I
then
like
pull the
that.
gun back again.
You know the shield generator one? If
Yeah.
you want to see
Yeah,
something
yes.
funny and you get the time and you've got one of them rocket men firing at you, or woman, throw one of them shield disruptors over, and when they fire the rocket launcher, they blow up.
You know,
They're
I never
inside
thought
the
of doing
capsule,
that. That's
and
hilarious.
it
Oh
takes them
my
out with one
gosh.
go, yeah.
Oh good gosh. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they must think, oh, cheers, you've just given me a shield, and then they go to fire their rocket launcher and blow up.
That's the same thing that happens to you if you're on top of your ship using your shield of the ship to keep you
Yeah.
safe from them, and then you use your rocket launcher, you blow your ass up.
Aha.
The same as if you was in that shield thing and you
Yeah.
try to fire your rocket launcher out, you'll blow yourself
Wow.
Same
up.
thing if you throw a grenade too, it bounces back.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
they don't go through the shield thing.
Yep.
But your guns do. Plasma rifles and stuff like that can fire through it, but for some reason, rocket launcher won't.
And hand grenades don't.
No.
Well, that was a pretty good deal, guys. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 planets in the system. Total of 10, 11, 12. 12 bios. That just netted me 10 million, a little over 10 million.
Nice.
I'm chasing you, Ken.
Bios on this. I think there's bios on this planet. Really.
Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Cargo scoop deployed.
You got one guardian, and one human, and that's because my carrier's parked here. Oh, and if you want first footfalls, the one on B Star, I don't think anybody's been down there. You can run down there. There's no bios, but get your first footfall.
Forgot about the Sentinels for a minute.
Did you find some?
They found me. Well,
Oh. Those seem to hit a little harder because I was down there and I lost my shield pretty daggone quick. It's like, what? Hey, Cam, be sure to mark this place over here and come get these bios because I think there's a couple here that you don't have.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because we've been about the same places and there was a couple here that I didn't have.
1. Engage.
so it's everything included, the urns, everything. It's,
Yeah, the little square thing that you trigger the blueprints with. Yeah. Everything except the materials like the technology, and there's some technology things there too, in the destructible panels.
actually full of them, actually. Got
Yeah.
a totem, though. I'll have that. Thank you very much.
Won't be able to find you, so we'll have to come back into the private group.
Well, you won't find me anyways because I'm on my carrier.
No, but
Well, I guess you could.
Restock on some limpets here.
Limpets?
Get your limpets.
Yeah, I'm pretty stocked up on getting coated and the manufactured materials, but I just need a bunch of the minerals, the raw ones.
Brain trees is the best place, besides crystal shards.
For the minerals?
yep.
You're talking about the raws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is that where you have to land on a planet to get those, or?
With your
Oh.
SRV. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's so slow, because I'm just doing the laser mining version. And
Oh
it's
heavens. Oh no.
Go to one of these
kinda rough.
sites out beside where Lynn is, the Guardian sites. Braintree's out there loaded with them, and they're
Oh,
all
that's how
over the
people get-
planet.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find you really real quick so you don't be running all over the galaxy out here.
Right beside that one, that site I've just been at. Got Braintree's right beside the Guardian structure.
Well, copy the site, post it in the Discord.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, if you post it in there, that way I can get outfitted for it.
But remember that the brain trees also pop those
Charging
raw materials.
FTL.
Just be careful because sometimes they're on real high gravity planets.
Oh,
And it's a trick to get down to.
yeah, brain trees. I've actually never even heard
you.
of that.
Well, while you're getting your materials, if you got Odyssey, get out on foot and scan them because you get points for those.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you have to jump out of the SRV?
Yes, and then scan it. You gotta have
Okay.
3 scans of each variety.
Cargo scope deployed.
It's well worth it, that's for sure. If you ever been to, I don't know if you've been to the Crystal Shards or not, where they have like, there's 50 or 60 of them, but it's only of one material, you know, like antimonium and polonium. This here, you may, from your radar, you may have half of your radar covered with nothing but little bitty white boxes. But it can be anything from yttrium all the way down to carbon. I think one of the boys said they found arsenic. I didn't. But I think they did.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds a lot better than mining.
It's a lot better. Mining, the only thing good about mining is when you're full and you just need to top off a little bit. Yeah. Well, not full, but you know, within 10 pieces or so of certain ones.
Hey, I'm gonna go to Philip's favorite system. Laxac. Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Where the hell? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Forgot what I was doing.
Oh.
Okay, you can see the chat now. There's the system that has brain trees.
Preparing for war.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
One of those Sinwefe, whatever. However you say that.
I call it Snuffy. It's enough of you.
Sinus systems.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, I put 10S instead of 10 and instead of 106.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 106. Okay. Thank you.
If you put 10S, it comes up and says it doesn't exist. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Thank you. Let's see.
Obviously, the sinus systems are all affected.
Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Huh? Not these.
So,
Frame shift
Preparing for jump.
Or I haven't seen one. Have you, Cam?
might get interdicted, I guess.
Nope.
I haven't
Okay,
seen
so
one.
there are no Thargoids in the sinuses. Okay.
Not yet.
Not out here yet. But if
Doesn't
you
mean
go by
anything.
what Salvation says, we keep throwing these Guardian relics on that one megaship, and the pulse radiates out. We could draw them in. Yes. That's what he said, or they said, or whoever it is.
That's why it's not going to be hanging around. Once it's got all the stuff on it, it's leaving.
Yeah. Let's get the Dodge.
Fuel scooping complete.
Find a trader also. Real quick.
And when you get down on the ground, you can't miss these puppies because they stand about 12 foot tall.
Okay.
Don't forget to scan them for your bio as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probe the planet. It'll say Rosalind brain trees.
Oh yeah, so I got to bring the surface scanner. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, detailed surface scanner is a must. And an SRV. And an Optimus suit.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah. And the kitchen sink, and don't forget to bring ice cream for the visiting commanders.
Have you got a fleet carrier called
That dry ice
Atlantis?
cream. Oh, what was that?
Because
Sorry,
I see one.
I didn't hear you. No, I don't have a fleet carrier. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that's what he was.
Oh, right.
Well, he found one that is named Atlantis, and he was curious if it was
Yeah.
yours or not.
Oh, that's pretty cool. No, it's not. No.
It's in Iapula. Where it was when I was last in there. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No, I'm too poor for
oh,
that.
well, it's actually yours.
No. No, there's a guy that's in my other squadron, and he has a fleet carrier that's called Raven's Nest, and then
Yeah.
I think I've seen that.
I flew out to and then I flew out to Colonia, and I saw a second fleet carrier that was also called Raven's Nest, but had like an apostrophe at the end. And I didn't realize it, so I thought it was him. I was like, dude, how'd you get out here so fast? I was like, that's crazy. I was like, how'd you do that? And he's like, what? And I was like, you know, how'd you get out to Colonia so fast? And he's like, what are you talking about? And then I was like, oh, there's another one. And so yeah, there's 2 Raven's Nests also. If you ever see him out there, because one's called.
It's just got different numbers at the end, like the.
Well, no, he had to. The second one had to put
An
an
apostrophe.
apostrophe at the end.
Or a comma or something.
Something,
Yeah, but then the numbers that come after would still be different too, right?
Yeah,
Right.
because
saying, like,
the numbers
Unique.
are generated and they're guaranteed unique.
yeah.
It's like a number plate, really. So,
Yeah,
registration.
yeah.
Yeah, we're like all the kids with the big giant 4-wheel drives. You know, instead of hopping into Buddy's 4-wheel drive and saving your gas, no, we're all out here in our carriers.
It's cool that you guys all have one.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been playing Elite?
I've been
About
playing
3
since 2
years,
days after
4?
Elite was released.
Oh wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's another guy that I know. That guy that has the Raven's Nest. He's been playing for that long too, like 8 years or however long it's been now.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of time. And
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, and I bought the season pass, which is the first 10 paid upgrades.
And then we got one dude in here who was playing when it was 1984.
Oh, like the really old one?
The old
The original.
Yeah, the old non-MMO versions.
Yeah, those were just like the Commodore 64 or like the old like computers, right?
I don't know. That's me.
It does go back to the Com 64, yeah.
Yeah, BBC computer, ZX Spectrum.
So back then, is it all just like a text kind of based experience? or-
Wired frame ship. That's all I could say.
I actually have no idea because I didn't play it back then.
Yeah,
I just
wasn't
seen
born yet.
screen clips of it. The wired frame ship.
Yeah.
And the Thargoids don't look like anything now that we would recognize. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
did-
you only had 2 systems to jump into.
Oh wow.
Back in that,
Because
that time frame, I had a ColecoVision. My family, I should say, had a ColecoVision, and
Oh, that's cool.
and Olivetti L1M20.
Oh, is that like the VCR one?
Now the Olivetti L1M20 came out the same time as the PC XT, except it was 16-bit instead of 8, and was running the
Oh.
Olivetti operating system, not DOS.
Oh wow. Yeah. See, I don't even know.
Well, not many
what
people
those
have
are.
ever.
I mean, I know what DOS is.
Yeah, not many people have even heard of the Olivetti computers.
Yeah, none. I've never heard of them.
They blew the doors off the PC. They just, you know, because the PC was so marketable, they just failed.
About the only thing I
Yeah,
can tell
that's
you
crazy. I'll
about
have
is
to
the
look it up.
damn. What was the huge ass things that weighed a ton to pick up the apple?
Exiting hyperspace.
The Apple Eliza.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Hello, Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
We gotta get Kenny.
Kitty. Well, it just makes it easier for us not to ignore them, because once we're in here playing, I have to go to a different screen to see if anybody's out there.
Right.
Is anybody out there?
Okay, sorry, we got a phone call. But yeah, I'll have to look up that PC. Like, what'd you say it was called again?
Olivetti L1.
Olivetti L1. The Olivetti?
Olivetti, yes. Most people don't even know of that company anymore. It's an Italian typewriter.
Oh.
So when they came in at the same time the PC XT did, which was an 8-bit operating system, they came in with Picos, which is a 16-bit system, which is PC, professional computer operating system.
Oh, okay.
They had mostly business applications. They didn't have the early games. They had the Star Trek game, which was obscenely hard to play. A lot of fun, but obscenely hard to play.
Yeah.
Then they had a game called Valdez, which was which came out right after the Valdez oil spill, where you try and you fail to pilot a tanker through the Bering Straits, and you fail over
Oh.
and over and over, and you get a real appreciation of just how hard it is to get a tanker through.
Yeah. Yeah. So you hit, and so when you're playing, you keep running into like hazards and stuff.
There's
Then
a few
you.
small icebergs, but the straits are not straight.
Oh, so you can't actually like steer through there without crashing.
It's hard. Oh, and the tide changes partway through.
Oh, okay. So then it pulls you like one direction or another.
Yeah, so you're either going getting a boost of 20 knots forward, or a boost, or you've got being pulled 20 knots backwards. It is extremely hard. You got to be very careful to pay attention to the tide, so that you're basically when you get to slack tide, you want to not be moving, because you need to start accelerating in the opposite direction of the tide, so you don't get swept around a turn too fast and end up smashing into the bank, which is what happened in Valdez.
Oh, okay.
Cam,
Yes.
did Trace go down on volume, or is it just me?
I think he's gone down in volume a little bit.
Have I? I shouldn't have.
Yeah, maybe you're further away from the microphone for a sec, or are you wearing a headset?
Yeah, I'm wearing a headset.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too.
Brand new headset. The voice quality at the beginning of the stream tonight was excellent.
Yeah, and now you've gone down.
I wonder.
But I wanted to make sure it wasn't me.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so it did move a little bit, maybe. Or maybe I moved it a little bit, although now it's interfering with my mustache, so. It's obviously not in the same place. Although it's certainly possible that I bumped it. So we'll have to see. I'll have to track it a little bit. My voice is also getting a little rough, so it may be partially cutting me out.
What is Kenny downloading? Or am I being slow tonight?
He's talking about the Commodore 64 with the cassette tape drive.
Oh, okay.
He'd start loading up the game, go make dinner, and then by the time get done eating dinner, he's still got to sit a little bit before it's done loading.
Oh, it sounds like me when it's a dial-up connection to internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that I did have.
Me too.
Jesus.
Yeah, those are the days someone picks up the phone and then you get knocked off. No, Mom, why'd you pick up the phone?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Or
my son was
somebody
my son
calls.
was griping about internet. You know, it's not fast enough. And I said, son, you ought to have been back in the day when I was younger.
Yeah,
You could
couldn't
take your
even
bath,
download.
eat your dinner, clean your room, and still had time left over waiting for it to connect.
Yep. Well, there's one of the cable networks up here offers internet, and you know every afternoon at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, when all the kids get home from school and get on the internet, it goes from about 20 something megabits down to 1200 baud. So I got myself I replaced that with fiber, and made things a whole lot better.
Yeah, you could tell when the kids were off school.
Oh, geez, yeah. Well, the thing is, at the time, I was trying to work remotely from home. So I'd be going along pretty good in the morning into the middle of the afternoon, and then my remote desktop would cut out. And, I complained to the cable company. They'd come out in the morning and test it. Say, it's just fine. Well, yeah, it's the morning. If you listened to the complaint, you would have understood that the middle of the afternoon's when it drops off. I can't get here at a specific time. Well, then you're not going to see the problem, now are you? Blah, 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 blah. Coming from the, Verizon Fios came through, and yeah, we're selling 50 megabits for $10. Hell yeah, sign me up. Free switch. We pay any fees. Oh, cool. And then, of course, the antitrust thing went through, and they sold this area off to Fairpoint, which is now Consolidated Communications. Although, to be honest, since they changed to Consolidated, they've been much more responsive a service company, so I can't complain about that at all.
I'm not complaining. I've got 500 megs download.
I could have a full gig if I was willing to pay for it. Disengage.
I got upgraded from 100 to 500 without even paying. That was nice though.
Yeah, that was nice.
My wife came to say, "Oh, can we change? Should we not change to this lot?" I said, "No."
No, they keep giving us more for less. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure.
We did have a lot of problems at the start.
Right.
Because they weren't billing us enough. And they tried to bill us for all in one go.
Yeah.
For their mistake.
Hopefully they backed down from that position.
Yeah. We eventually got them sorted. Had to pay it, but still was a bit of a pain.
Yeah, well, I mean, too bad they wouldn't eat their own billing mistake, but I mean, they really can't afford to do that, so.
But it was worse that you go to the customer service and they haven't got a clue what's going on.
Well, of course not. Jesus. That'd be having the left hand know what the right hand's doing.
So why have we got this big bill? We've been paid our bills all on time. Well, I don't know. Just, we'll get it sorted. But they wouldn't tell us what. It took us about 6 months to get it sorted. Like every month they'd cut us off. We'd go in and complain, "Why have you cut us off? You're not paid us." Look, we've been trying to find out where all this money's being due from. Because when we upgraded the system, because we're on a 2-year fixed contract, or a free contract, they couldn't work it out.
Right. All right.
Their system couldn't cope.
electric company do that to me one time. They surmise what I was using during a certain time of the year. Then they come out every 6 months and then read the meter. And my bill would be from like $50 or $60 to $200 or $300. And I'd say, what? And they said, well, we didn't. I said, I didn't use that much. And they said, well, we didn't read your meter for all that. I said, that was not the agreement we went with, guys. And I got them, even though I used electric, I got them to knock off $100 off of it. And told them, I said, you guys better be reading that every month.
Yeah, you try and do a catch-up, you're going to get a breach of contract against you.
Yeah. I said, either that or I said, if you're going to do that crap, you should have took the whole 12 months of usage for 2 or 3 years in a row, put them all together, then average them, and then charge. I said, that way you're not sticking it to the customer at the end. But I said, you know, I've had electric with you guys since 1966. Don't ruin a good thing.
Alright, well, let's see if I got a station around here. Yeah, Buggy Dock. Okay, let's go to Buggy Dock.
A station named Lucky Dog.
Bugrove Dock. Buggy Dock.
Oh, it sounded like you said Lucky Dog.
That would be a great station
I like
name.
What? Never heard of that before. So how much you got in there now, Kimmy?
106. I'm off hunting plants now.
Okay. Yeah, you better hurry. I'm right on your tail.
She gonna get you.
Yeah.
Better be careful. I hear there's a banshee out here somewhere.
It's a witch.
At least this witch never killed you yet. I still owe you one.
Yet.
I'll catch you in the most vulnerable situation, and then I'll get you.
Well, she ain't gonna get you anytime soon. She wants to hold it over your head for as long as she can.
That's okay. I just wait till she's done another 20 planets before she goes and cashes in and kill her on the planet. So she loses everything.
Oh, that would call for me to yank you every time you turned around. It will follow you into the Hazres, and when you start firing at somebody, help them.
Hold on, let me go get the popcorn.
Because see, I'll just wait till you got, you've done 4 or 5. Well, your rail guns are basically almost empty on ammo. Yeah.
The only clue you're gonna have is when she drops out of the wing.
Yeah.
That way she's not healing your shields.
Yeah. But that would be just, there's not a term low enough. If you wait till somebody gets all these plants on board and then you blow them up, there's just,
I wouldn't do
there's
that.
no,
No,
there's
I wouldn't do
no
that one.
there's no terminology in the English language.
If it was just planets, that'd be no problem because you're already well above me.
Well, no, it's just a simple fact that it takes so damn long to do these things.
Yeah. Don't tell me. I was still looking for my third bleeding fungoid on this system, or on this planet.
Not only that, but once you do that, you can't go back to collect the
Nope.
ones.
So
Yeah.
I lost them forever.
Yeah, that would.
That's
That's
actually
not-
not good.
No, it's not.
You should either keep it
that's
or
the thing.
I'll be able to go back.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
Elite
poor-
deserves
poor
a
design.
nasty gram over that one. Doesn't matter
Well,
which
it's
way
nice
they
to-
fix it, as long as they fix that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but they wanted to stop people from jumping back to the bubble. It's just kind of like your cartographics.
Yeah, I understand that.
And I
so-
don't know if you could go back and scan a planet, even if you blowed up. I don't know if you can go back.
I don't know.
So that could be the same principle with
Gee, I hope
planets. If you get blowed up before you turn them out, turn them in, you can't go back and collect. I may have to pick a water world. Do that. Oh damn, that means I have to kill myself. Damn it.
Oh, maybe
And
we'll
check and see if that
have
works.
have Angelo do that. Who cares if he dies a few times?
As many times as we've died in honesty, you think we'd be used to it, but now. Yeah, you just have to scan one place. Hell, Angelo, hasn't been nowhere. All he has to do is just jump somewhere in a bubble with a water world,
Dropping out of FTL.
scan it, blow itself up, and then see if he can go scan it and get credit for it again.
Right.
Or hell, it don't even have to be a water world.
Requesting
Any
docking
system.
permission.
Landing authorized. You are clear for approach to pad 4-2.
You should have named Angelo Mikey, and that way we could say, "Go get Mikey. He'll do anything."
Maybe I'll name the next one Mikey.
Scan detected.
Trial and error, Mikey.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
The only thing I don't like about these brain trees is the damn gravity of the planet, because I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, creek. Yeah, creek.
Contact.
Yeah.
Systems offline.
Even my ship's creaking and moaning and groaning because of the damn gravity.
You shot Kenny.
What?
Oh,
didn't
Kenny
shoot
said
Kenny.
any name but Kenny. Because he already gets enough South Park jokes.
Well, you're all right with me, buddy, because I don't watch South Park, so I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Alrighty. There's no facilities here. Let's see. How are we doing? Electrochemical arrays. We haven't got any of those. Got a bunch of other stuff, but none of those.
I'm waiting for Chris to say, looks like a trip to Dobbs Hole.
Well, I did get a bunch of...
I did say that earlier.
Yeah, you did say that earlier. So what's the one I got a lot of tonight? I got some proto-radiolics. Not too many, but...
I crashed to desktop.
Oh no!
Alright, well, whatever. So I collected a bunch of stuff tonight. Not enough yet to go back to the material trader and trade around for what I need, but it's progress. So we're kind of out of time, and so we'll continue this tomorrow night, doing pretty much the same thing, going into signal sources, collecting whatever's there, until we get enough stuff that we can go back to a materials trader and trade it all around to get what we need. At which point we can finally go out and start heading our way outbound. So at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. Nail Abbas, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. And thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see. I think everybody else is in the...
Except Kenny.
Oh, yeah, except Kenny. We got to get you in here, Kenny. Kenny, thank you for joining us. Glad to have you along again. Let's see. Oh, we're missing... Nope, Carl's here. All right. So...
Only one we're missing is Hans.
All the one we're missing is Hans, and he wasn't even in the stream chat tonight. So... All right. So in the voice chat, we have Atlantis, James. Stop it! Stop it. Popped up menus over everybody. Chris, Cam, Lynn, and Carl. So thank you guys for joining me. It's great having you all along as always. And Atlantis, thank you for joining us in the voice chat. Hopefully you'll be back again with us in future streams in the voice chat so we can keep this all going. But in any case, I'm out of time for tonight. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.